Hello everybody, my name is Zack and I'm here to help introduce the world to a new, unique style pedal made by a company called Black Mountain. So this is basically a volume pedal with a much more modern and streamlined design. The first thing you'll notice upon taking this out of the box is that not only is it much smaller than the conventional volume pedal, but the design, it actually operates on a little roller wheel for your foot, as opposed to the larger, more clunky kind of hinge operated platform you move with your ankle. I find with this design, it's far less strenuous to go for volume swells, which is what we very commonly as guitar players will use volume pedals for, with reverb and delay and whatnot. This allows you to get much more immediate, articulated, and rhythmic volume swells with less effort in your ankles. One very useful feature that this pedal has that is worth mentioning is that there is a little volume audio taper on the bottom here. Now, switch it to this side, you get a linear taper. Switch it to this side, you get an audio taper. Now for anybody who doesn't know what these are, linear taper is when the increase in volume is consistent from 0 to 10. If you go audio taper, you actually get more of a swoop in the volume, so it's more like a guitar volume knob. So when you have it at lower values, the increase in volume is slower. When you have it at higher values, the increase in volume is much faster. But it is a very useful feature for whoever's comfortable with either or. Now for all the touring and gigging musicians out there who want to keep their rigs a little more compact, this pedal, I want to say, is really not much bigger than like a Tube Screamer or a DS1 or something in that sort of size range. Alright, so the way we're going to get into practicing the technique on how this pedal works is we're going to start on 10, because that's where you're going to be when you start using it anyway. And what you want to do is you want to place your foot in an area where when you roll it all the way back to 0, you're going to land right on the ball of your foot. Not past it, just right on it. And that's going to depend on your shoe size. For me, it's about right at the heel. That gives me just enough travel where when I go back to 0, it lands in a comfortable place on the ball of my foot so I can roll it back forward whenever I need to. Alright, so the way this technique actually works is with a rocking motion on our ankle. So I'm starting in the 0 position, volume off, and I'm going to actually angle my foot forward, and naturally the weight of my leg is going to pull it forward to go to 10. And vice versa, going backwards. I'm going to angle it back, and then the weight of my leg is going to pull it back. And that's what's going to assist us in getting fast, efficient wheel motion. That's going to be really good for doing things like manual tremolo effects if the song demands it. And you can, on the fly, adjust how intense it is as well. You can also do this with single note melodies or any sort of improvisation. In conclusion, the Black Mountain volume pedal is definitely the latest and greatest of its kind. It's designed to be tough as nails and with the gigging musician in mind. If you're looking for something that is incredibly efficient and takes up minimal space on your pedal board, this is definitely a unit that is worth considering to add to your rig. That about does it. Catch you later.